Good day, everybody. This is a quick video to show you how to do diagnostics for your rear taillight assembly wiring. This is something that I've had to figure out over the years, and what I figured out was to disconnect this connector right here on your fuse panel. There's another connector on top here, and that's for your interior lights. So that one comes off, this one comes off, pressing that in. Now on this connector, I'll go through with you. This one on the bottom should be a yellow. Yellow is your left signal light. Green is your right signal light. Brown is your park lights, and park lights also entail your license plate light, or lights, as the older ones have two. The light green is your backup light wiring. The pink is your fuel sending unit, and the blue is your 8687 Department of Transport third brake light on the hatch. Any of these wires, you can add power to them. Do not put power to the pink wire. The pink wire is your fuel sending unit gauge. You will burn out your rheostat. Now what I would do, I got a battery here, you got your negative and your positive, and I got the table as being the ground here, as the car body has as ground. All you would need to do is take and have somebody standing in the back of the car, put power on this one, which would be your left, put power to this one here, which would be your right, and here's your brown, and the fourth one being the backup light. Now, to be safe, you might be better off to go inside the pocket on the back side. Take some of these wires off of here, like that, and thin it out to one little wire to go into that pocket and give it some power to see if there's tail lights working, or your park lights working, or your right or left, and also your third brake light. You can activate that. But doing this on a small scale, small wire, you're not going to burn something out, let the wire short itself out rather than something else. But do not touch that pink wire. Do not put power to that. So we want to find the ground connection to the back, whether it's a first generation or the later generation. The ground wire is in your trunk area for your rear tail lights, and it will be on the driver's side, and you'll see, you can see it, there's a group of wires there. That is your tail lights. There's a connector on the other side of this, and right off that grouping, I can just touch it right now, there's a ground wire right here, and it's screwed to the body. Make sure that connection is not corroded. Put some copper coat on it, clean it, take it apart. That ground also shares all the ground connections on the harness on the outside of the car. So make sure that all the grounds are connected. So I retrieved a section of a harness for the rear taillight assembly. So you'll have your park and turn signal and brake, and then you'll have your backup light, and then your marker light that goes on the side. This was a diesel, so it's got the double plug on it. And again, on the driver's side, having your backup light, and here having your turn and brake and park with a marker light on the side. So if you actually wanted to add a trailer hitch to the Chevette, you would have the brown wire you tie into for your parks. Yellow is left, green is right. These are all universal colors. And what I said earlier was the ground that is on the inside of the car right here is broken, goes to a shared connector. This is a factory connection that shares to all the little lights on this wiring harness, and also with the parks, they all share the same grouping. So you could also determine if internally if there's any problems inside there. I don't know Never opened one up, but I assume some kind of a crimp connection is done inside there. So there you have the whole back end tail light section. And please note, diagnostic, you could always have a broken connector on the end here on these wires here. I've seen many of these corroded in there and broken. So you really need to determine that everything is functional before you start going any further, trying to remove switches and change things. Alright, so I hope that helps you guys all out.